It's a steady lifestyle, man.
That countdown begin. Where we at today?
Was it Friday?
And we back, and we back, and we back like we never left, man.
Y'all, we got a show.
Yes, it's your boy Town Shard, man. We got JDiggs repping KC. You know what I'm saying? God bless him. You know, we got Slim Will up in Ohio. How you living, Slim?
I can't call it. What's happening with y'all boys?
Man.
Dog. Shard.
Y'all really don't understand the magnitude of when I hit record and we got this thing really in motion. Like, that's when the switch flipped.
These my dogs.
I can't shout out this dude enough, man. We got Slim Will, man, helped design our logos, man, gave us the game.
The game.
You know, up in Ohio, man, Warren, Ohio. And it's been rocking with dude for over 5 years, man. Just on a personal tip, man. You know what I'm saying? Always a guaranteed shooter in the rec. You know how that go. Like, hey,
shooter in the gym.
I'm telling you, boy, letting them things fly with no conscience. That's how I know this dude a solid businessman, because he gonna do whatever it takes. Hey, he gonna do whatever it takes, man.
No,
man, I'm over here looking at this. I'm over here looking at the squares, man, feeling like this like the Brady Bunch or something. I'm like looking down, like
I'm telling, hey, we getting right, man. We expanded,
man. Y'all really doing it.
This is what the platform for, man. So I really want to jump into it, Will, man. Like I said, thank you once again for appearing with Steady Paper, man. I really want to talk about your background, man. I know it's very varied from, you know, military career to entrepreneurial, but we'd love to start at the beginning with you, man. Like, you know, what made you them do in them streets from what I saw?
Let me see. All right, so from y'all's experience being up here, y'all saw a lot of people who know me. I'm really well known because of my dad around here. Like my dad and like the family he come from. So that's kind of how I'm well known among people who I don't really know myself. But as far as anything else, I was always a cool dude. Like growing up, I was always cool, always artsy. I was in marching band and shit. So compared to my peers, I'm a little bit different because they all play, you know, these hustlers play football, play basketball, they rappers and shit like that. So I've always been a little different. So I kind of stick out because of that. But let me see. No, I went to the Army when I was 17 out of high school. So like the end of my senior year, I went, did that for 4 years, came back home. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was fun. I don't recommend it to nobody unless you don't have no other option. That's the only time if you ain't got no other option, then it's perfect for you. But if you got options, go explore those first, because the military is always gonna be there.
Yeah.
Not going nowhere. They always gonna need bodies. Please go try something else first before you got to go take orders from a motherfucker you're not gonna respect, for real, for real.
That's why he said they always gonna need bodies.
They always gonna need bodies, dog.
That's a fact, though.
They always gonna need bodies. They always gonna be wanting somebody to come sign up. So much so that they'll start doing little schemes. You know, they got an esports team now.
What's that?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. They got an esports team, so like they play video games.
Oh, yeah. Like y'all got a league.
It's a
The Army, the military.
When I was in, the only jobs they didn't have, you can literally get just about any job that you can get on the civilian side. The only jobs that they didn't have at that time was fucking interior design and cosmetology.
That's why.
Only two jobs you couldn't do in there.
You couldn't get your face beat, you know, in the military like that.
You couldn't get your face beat, but after I got out, they started switching it. They was letting girls wear nails, eyelashes. Dudes had long ass hair and shit, beards and shit. Like they just ended up switching it maybe like a week or two ago. But for like the last 4 or 5, maybe even more than that years, they had crazy regulations. These motherfuckers got dreads, motherfuckers got full beards and shit.
Said, look, we just need y'all. We just need y'all to come up.
Hey,
man,
at this point,
Slim. So when it comes to military, like in your time there, and you were talking about like how, you know, you growing up and, you know, 17 before like you going into the service, and all your friends was like, you know, you ain't doing sports like us, right? So, you know, they over there looking at you probably like, oh, you know, this guy's probably autistic. It's like, nah, he's artistic. He's like, y'all get the letters wrong. I'm artistic, not autistic.
Hey, it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how I feel. Like, if it's a spectrum, we all autistic technically.
We all just a couple crayons short of the box. You know what I'm saying?
No, type shit. But no, they definitely was looking at me like we kind of knew Will was gonna do something. Everybody expected me to go to college though. But it was like, all right, we already knew Will was gonna do something different because I went with my best friend. He signed up a few months before me. You know, L, our recruiter and shit. He signed up a few months before me.
Shout out to L.
Shout out to L. L been a mover and shaker since the day I met him. The day I met him, we end up he pulled up in my business class when I was in high school, and they did their little presentation. But me and that nigga sat there and talked about Jay-Z for like an hour. Talk about just like Jay-Z, Nas, New York rap and shit. We talked about that for like an hour. He wasn't even trying to get me in the army. We was really just cool. And then I had went to go. This girl I was dating at the time had told me she was pregnant, and I got scared and was like, "Well, fuck, I'm not gonna be going to college now. I'm gonna be broke in a motherfucker trying to take care of a baby." So I went to the Navy office because I'm like, I don't like running. So I'm like, you can swim your 2 mile instead of running it. So I'm like, just for that reason alone, I'm gonna fuck with the Navy. But I get in there and just keep talking about this Mustang he bought, and I'm like, I don't even like Ford cars. I like Chevys. So he like losing me the whole time. I leave, and as I'm walking out, L coming out the Army office, he like, what you down there fucking with them for? Like, he like, man, come on down here, let me get you together. And got me together, he did. He already knew. He was like, look, they gonna have you pick your job. He was like, you smart than a motherfucker. I know you gonna score high on your test. He was like, pick this job, get X, Y, and Z, and then you're gonna be straight. And I bullshit you, and I think I got like an 80 on my ASVAB. It's like 80 out of 100. Pick my job, pick my human resources job. I did a typing test. I think I did like 70 words per minute. And after that, they was like, "Oh yeah, hell yeah, we need him. Like, we need him right
for sure." Hey, you gotta get in the talent, man. So,
yeah,
bro, that's crazy. We met your partner L, man, to have that foresight to be like, you know what, I need to breathe some life into him, man. Like, you fucking with him, man. Come our way. I'm gonna make sure we take care of y'all. And it seems y'all built a really steady relationship, from that point on, man. I would say, what's kind of that spark that, when you got out, man, free man, you got your bread up, you got the experience in that, what started your entrepreneurial journey as opposed to, kind of moving more into the corporate world or, more into like, I guess, civilian life of like, man, let me just get a job, hold it down.
All right, let me see. All right, so I think I probably always been a little entrepreneurial, at least in spirit wise. When I was in high school, I wanted to do a record label because my dad had opened up a studio for me. So I could like record my friends and shit. So I wanted to do a record label. So I used to kind of like try to figure it out then, but obviously went to the Army, and niggas in the Army cannot rap. I'm gonna be the first to tell you. I tried it. I think he's happy to second. Look, I tried it when I was there. And the only good thing was that I was finally able to actually like get money for my beats that I was making because everybody got money now. So on the 1st and 15th, I can actually get paid. However, the talent still ain't there. So I always kind of had that spirit. But when I got out, me and my dude start fucking with the music because I was gonna promote him, and he was doing all right. He was doing a few shows. I ain't gonna lie, we was kind of cracking around here, but. He ended up getting into some personal shit that kind of like slowed it down. So we both kind of slowed down. And then I seen Mikey Rocks doing these bootleg Versace hoodies with the Medusa logo on it. He was doing these sweats. He had some of those. He had some Chanel joints, some Hermes joints. I'm like, is this nigga printing these like on his own?
Yeah.
So I started like looking into this shit. And I'm like, yo, this nigga's printing these on his own. So that's when I had started looking into how do you make digital graphics, because I could always draw, but I'm like, I can't do it on a computer. So like, how do I do that? So I figured that part out. I went and got me a crack copy of Adobe Illustrator and downloaded a bunch of logos to see like what all is what. So I got like the Chevy logo, the fucking like some college logos, NBA logos and shit, just to see what is what. And then once I pieced that together, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I think I can make clothes.
Yeah.
I was like, I think
that's because what I'm hearing is like, nah, I went out and got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I looked at it and I was
always was in me, but like, nah, we're gonna figure this out, whether it's the freeway or the ski mask way. Like, we're gonna work it out.
I definitely take my ass to work for sure.
Dog, like was wild though, like even in the short amount of time of us being like in your presence, dog, you dropped some things that we haven't even gotten to. You talked about like, hey, you going to the Navy because you don't like to run. But
Yeah.
you also put on a 5K. We have to get to talking to that.
That's crazy, right?
Then you talk about you seeing how, you know, someone else was like dropping logos and inquiring if they making clothes, and now you make clothes with Canaries USA. Like,
what's crazy is the nigga who I seen doing the clothes, I ended up working for him years later on clothes, on the same clothing brand that I saw the first time they made me start doing clothes. So that came full circle for me. I'm not gonna lie.
so
Yeah.
okay. So my question for you here though, because we already talked about kind of the origin story of what inspired, you know, you making clothes, but
Sure.
you in Warren, Ohio. So
Yeah.
how does your community influence your style and brand direction?
That's a good question. A very good question. I would say heavily, very heavily, because we a small place, and historically we've always got stuff last or like next to last type shit, whether it be music, clothes, movies, anything like that. So when we was coming up, you got to leave town to go shopping if you want some fresh shit. Like if you want them real new Nikes, them exclusive joints, you got to go to New York, or you got to go to like Cleveland, or you got to go to Chicago or Columbia. You got to get the fuck out of town. So I would say heavily, just in the sense of not being afraid to go look for clothes. You know, most people they go into the closest clothing store they can find, whether it be City Trends or Macy's, and they gonna buy something that's off a mannequin. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna buy the whole fit. They ain't gonna get this type of they gonna get these. You know what I'm saying? So from around here, since they don't sell everything like that all in mass, you gotta go get a piece from here and a piece from there and a piece from here, and your shoes from here and your jewelry from over there and your hats from over here. So having to spread out and grab everything, I'm not even gonna say I'm sure, I know influenced a lot of my style, because that's kind of all how it is now. I mean, I don't know. I ain't never seen y'all in a whole outfit. You feel me? Like so y'all even know, like I'm not wearing no whole fit, like
head to toe with the hat, you know
what I'm saying? Character or something, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Adidas jumpsuit.
Yeah, now I will say this. Shout out to my city. I love my city, but I always say this, that some of these motherfuckers around here can't dress. And it's cool, because when y'all see this, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Niggas around here, not all of y'all, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
I got love for Warren, man. I ain't gonna say a bad thing about Warren, man, because we trying to go back.
Look,
we trying to go back.
I love my city, dog. I grew up with a gang of these motherfuckers. Just love them, still love them. Just love when I see them now. All of that. However, y'all niggas was running around here with the LeBrons on, which is horrible for starters anyway, as just a natural outfit. Y'all niggas was wearing the LeBrons with the matching NBA or NFL jersey, matching hat to the NBA or the NFL jersey. And some of you niggas was so egregious, I saw you niggas with the NASCAR jacket of the same team. I remember them days at the Powerhouse, and don't act like y'all don't remember them days at the Powerhouse where you niggas was running around with that on.
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
So that's probably the worst fashion part of my city. Other than that, niggas be putting on now. You know, everywhere you look now, niggas wearing designer and tight clothes and jeans and flared sweatpants. So that's everywhere now. But no, yeah, my city definitely influenced me for sure. Just because, like I said, you gotta go get pieces. It's my best friend Eric probably was the best dressed in my crew when I was growing up. Eric always had to. Eric was the nigga whose clothes we used to wear. Like when it's like when Eric don't want them no more, Eric like, here, you got it. It's like,
yeah, we got that.
Some over here solving the style gap in Warren.
No, I had to say that out loud, because I've been saying that for years to my homeboys and shit. I'm like, I gotta get this off. Yeah, you niggas running around with them LeBrons and the matching hats and the matching jackets and the jersey and the jeans. Some of you niggas had jeans with the NBA patches on them. I remember those too. Them probably the worst ones. No, them probably the worst ones.
I remember that for sure. That damn Denver Nuggets logo always stood out to me, man. Just taking over all the space. You know what I'm saying?
Stop this.
For me, it was the Nuggets and the Nets logo. Like, them was the two worst logos to put on some clothes.
Hey, I will say, like I said, man, Canaries USA, I think that was more or less one of our first kind of like linking points of like, man, this is hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably have over 15 Canaries USA shirts.
Yeah, you shot for deep early.
Yeah, man. Sent me the care package. Got me right, man. The birds fly south, man. The whole campaign. Like, hey, if you had to restore the game up there, man, I salute you, because I brought it to Atlanta and I had plenty of folks in Atlanta like, man, what is that? What is that? And it was a source of pride to say, yeah, man, this is my boy. You know what I'm saying? Canaries USA, get up on it. And that's how I've always been.
It was pride for me. I'm like, my man's took my shit to Atlanta when you was in the in the Hawks video. When you was in the
ABL, the Summer League.
Up here. I'm like, I don't even know who this nigga is. I'm like, like my shit.
Man, we went a little viral, man. ABL Summer League. I think Lou Will was balling out, man. I had the West Side shirt.
Back with my shirt. Like
that jump was looking. It was glowing like it was one of the Holy Grails or something. Like
it looked fake. It looked like I put it in there.
Yeah.
It looked fake.
I was looking their eye out here, Jay.
Yeah.
But absolutely.
So look, we talk about Canaries USA, and there's like a through line. What's really dope about Slim, y'all, is that he connects everything he's doing to the next thing that he's doing.
I try.
So like all that's dope. So when we talking about, my man don't like to run. I love to run. I can run all day.
No, I'm not you saying that, yeah.
I can run forever. But this thing is that this guy here says he doesn't like to run, but he then creates a 5K for his city.
Yeah.
Who does something that they don't like, but gives a gift to the city?
I did not run in that motherfucker neither.
He did not. I saw the clips. I was looking for him too.
I was at the start line with my phone, like what's happening?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like seeing that, man, like I said, that has to be repeated and complimented, man. You hosted a 5K for your city. If I remember correctly, the only other time a 5K was hosted was by Panera. And we have to assume they're a multi-billion-dollar brand. How much I be busting down their little soup in a bowl.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Panera. But yeah, man, you guys was really impressive, man, how y'all hosted that. Had a great turnout, man. Y'all had dudes on scooters, you know what I'm saying, zipping around with the cinematography. Like, I saw my boy on the news. Like, I was like, man, that was truly inspiring. And it's like, man, we hope we get to a point where we're able to impact our community, you know what I'm saying, our various communities, just like you did, man. So we definitely got to give you your flowers. 1,000%, man. So, if I could say with that, man, you have various different entities that you're working for and that you're connected with. If you could give them a quick shout out and talk about what's the biggest piece of advice, kind of that through line between Canaries, interviews, everything, you know what I'm saying? What's that biggest consistent, like, just through line of, like, you got to get it done, man. You gotta work for it.
All right. So I'm about to sound like I'm up here getting a Grammy.
This is your time, man. We're giving your flowers, dog. It's you.
This is flowers episode for sure, man.
We'll get you back. All right, so let me see. My company is Canaries USA. Me and L's company interviews. It's really L's company for real. I'm really kind of like, I ain't gonna say I'm just there. I'm a partner, but that's his baby. You feel me? Like, he made that up around the time I made my shit up, and we end up linking again. Like in between, doing our own type of thing. And I just been over there full time since then. But that's interviews.com or interviews media. We doing we got BTL season 3, Between the Lines with Coach Stella season 3 right now. It's a couple other shows. His son got a show on there called I think it's Shades of Tomorrow or Shades of Yesterday. So his son has been interviewing a lot of older people in the city, kind of just like finding out about how they grew up, about how the city was when they was growing up, how different it is now. We little shit like that, like a little connection to the people. That way we could get them stories from our elders, you know what I'm saying, before it's too late. And we can kind of, you know what I'm saying, make sure our kids.
Hard, dog.
That's fire, dog.
We working on a couple other ones. I ain't gonna say them right now because it's gonna come out and we not finished yet. But the two that we working on is fire. What else? We got Free Chicken Athletics Association. Free Chicken. So that's it's pretty much like a fitness group. We got an athlete signed out of Faro, PA, Jules Johnson. I believe he's a receiver. We keep track of so many kids. I'm sorry, Jules, if you're not a receiver, but that's my young dude out there. Hell of a kid, hell of an athlete. He is the first Free Chicken NIL athlete, and he is still in high school. He still got a whole senior year to play.
Shout out to Feeding the Streets, man.
He still got
NIL money.
Play. And if I'm not mistaken, I know he got an offer from Nebraska. I don't know if he committed to Nebraska.
Admit it.
I know he got offered, and I do
Yeah.
believe he got another offer from Akron.
Okay.
He
Hey.
might have more at this point, but around the time where he got his deal, he had Nebraska and he had, I think it was Akron. So we getting a few more athletes in for that. A couple fitness influencers that we're looking for. A couple that we're in talks with. We're just kind of expanding that, but it's really just a wellness brand. Get people out there moving around, really putting health at the forefront. Because just like we said with the 5K, one thing we all can agree on is that we want to be healthier. So that's real easy to come in agreement with, real easy to get people on board with. Make sure I'm not forgetting nothing. Hold on, let me see. It's free chicken, canaries, interviews. We got the well-read book club. We do another book every month. He like, yeah, oh shit, he my dog.
Nah, we definitely gonna be dropping links all over this video, man. Do you not hear what this man is saying? The well-read book club. You know what I'm saying? The NIL collective, like.
Now these last two, the book club and the free chicken, that's them L. That's L all day. L like, man, he like, we got to do this, like X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
He like, we got to go get an athlete. I'm like, all right, fuck it, we got to go to athlete.
Man,
like,
we talking about like, share, subscribe. We're talking about follow, all
support,
the things.
All the things, man.
No,
I ain't gonna lie. The amount of talent when we was up there, we was sitting in the shop with Coach Stella. And I'm from Georgia. You know, Atlanta football is, got to be up there for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing some of these stats, man. I'm hearing like some of these kids and where they're going. And I was like, man, this is a hub up here. One kid had like 500 touchdowns, six tuds, you know what I'm saying? 12 catches. And they won the game by 7. So he had to do all that. And I was
like, I forget what school that was, too.
Yeah. You remember? I was like, oh, bro, was balling.
That was like week 1. That might have been like that was like week 1. That was week 1 football.
Shador or something.
That
was on that thing up.
I'm gonna go back to what game that was because that was week 1. I remember that. He had like 5.
After hearing that, I love sports. You know what I'm saying? That boy need to be a Falcon in about a good 4-5, man.
Like shit, yeah. Hey, don't be surprised. I'm gonna find out.
I will not be surprised, man. Hey, clutch G for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out again. We're gonna track him for sure.
Willie, like I said, man, this episode is to give you your flowers, man. We're gonna have all the links popping throughout this. My final thing for you, man, is the steady stack, man. If you could give us a steady stack, what that is protecting your mentals, man. Like, what is something that you practice daily, whether it's gratitude, whether it's faith, whether it's just leaning on your community. What's that thing that you've been stacking day to day to get you to the point where you at now, where it's like, man, we live in this thing. You know what I'm saying?
My honest answer is you can't focus on the payout. You can't focus on what you stand to gain at the end because it's too easy to cut corners or take shortcuts if all you do is focus on trying to get to whatever your outcome is, type shit, so to speak. So if you focus on the process of getting to your outcome, you're gonna get to your outcome. 100%. So just focus on the process and you're gonna get there.
My dog. And we talking about here at the Steady Paper Podcast. We got Slim from Warren, Ohio. We're talking about ground floor stories on the ascension to
my
that
dog,
penthouse.
my dog.
I'm like, dog.
My dog, this man made up a card game. Fucked me up when he fucked me up at the Urban Tap.
Yeah,
I mean, we just playing color clash out here, y'all. That's
like Gambit. You hear me?
Hey man, this boy gonna have the cards every time.
You pulled
and we're gonna run this commercial right after the segment. But that's why
commercial.
You got to.
Hey,
he had
look,
Ricky LeBeau. That nigga said,
Look, and as we said, everything that Slim touches goes to gold. Tell me why he also helped out with Color Clash too, y'all. So when y'all see that commercial, just know his hands is on it.
His hands on it, man.
I've never seen nobody make up a game, like especially a card game. I've seen niggas do like little bullshit apps in like college and shit. Like,
yeah.
I've never seen nobody do a game. And then not only that, but like I told you, you had sold it before we played it. And you didn't tell us it was yours. I'm just like, oh, this ain't got a card game. I'm like, fuck it. That's a level of preparedness I wasn't ready for because we are about to be sitting here waiting on food.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it.
And it was perfect. It was a perfect amount of time. We got some games in. I actually think Willie won the first game.
JDiggs won first, and then I won the next one.
Okay, yeah. Jay had the dealers, advantage, but after that, took over. Yeah, man. PlayColorClash.com. We definitely gonna shout that out as well. Willie, thank you so much, man. We definitely gonna get you back for show. We appreciate this, man. Thank you for sprinkling in some free game.
Warren, Ohio, stand up.
The woe, as my boy like to call it. You know what I'm saying?